it recently, and I think it's important to vent this because I feel like it can help some people. So, off, in particular, people in my personal life off, because I needed to stand up for myself, and that was hard for me to do because I don't like when people react badly, but I did it. That, a lot of the times I would just kind of take the blame for things that I shouldn't have, and I let myself be under the control of other people out of fear of being hurt. Like me doing that builds up other people's power and gives people a sense of authority over me, and I became really submissive and I knew inside that taking the blame how I wasn't okay, but I just instead detached from it because I didn't want to lose or be hurt or something. I don't know. I stepped outside for a little bit and I lived my life for me, and as soon as I did that, they lost power of me and they got really upset and tried to gain as much control over me as possible. That kind of set a lot of realization for me. I spent a long time thinking and being around really good people, and I kind of knew what was right and what wasn't, and I felt like I was feeding into someone's ego. I feel like a lot of people are really afraid of standing up for themselves, and when we don't stand up for ourselves, we give the other person power, and that feeds into their ego, and we lose kind of self. I did kind of a little test with that as well. When I decided to stand up for myself, I said everything I needed to say, and they manipulated me and said they understood and that they would want to still be around and improve. I left it for like 3 days, and then they said they could only get closure if we had a phone call, so I had the phone call, and they literally blamed me for everything again, but this time I was like, no, I'm completely okay though. I did make a mistake on my part too, by being ignorant and kind of continuing that association knowing that, but you learn and you make mistakes to grow. Power is everything though, and everything we do runs off power, and I feel like instead of searching for power and trying to have some sort of authority and charge over something, we need to kind of unite and be okay with that. I've learned a lot about power recently though, because I've noticed a lot of things about that, I guess. What is this song? The last video didn't make any sense, but I recently learned a lot about power and authority, and it's really interesting, and I feel like we need to unite and stop being like this, because a lot of the world is that, and we kind of put ourselves on pedestals, and people shouldn't bring others down to bring themselves up. We should view ourselves as equal, because we are. I'm really frustrated though, because I really want to put some sort of print on people, and I don't want people to feel like they have no kind of strength to stand up for themselves. Like, people shouldn't bring others down to bring themselves up at all, and then you should just know all the time that you're equal and not even allow that, you know. I cannot change the world, but I can try and put out my message, and that is whatever you put out into the world, it'll come back to you. So put out positivity, and positivity will come back. Do something good and love yourself as much as you love everyone else, and love everyone else as much as you love yourself. And do something nice for people, smile at people on the street, compliment someone, like make people feel good. Also be aware that there will always be negativity somewhere. If there is negativity, don't feed into that by giving negativity back. Like, don't make irrelevant things relevant.